So is it hummus? Hummus? What is it?
Hummuses.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to Crocs in the Kitchen.
I'm Jessica.
And I am Brian.
Today we're going to be trying out a few different varieties of hummus.
Yep, before the super smoky hummus and before any crock hummus came about, we used to go out and buy our oil-free hummus because, I mean, that's all we knew to do. We weren't really cooking a lot of those types of things or making those types of things at the time. And so we went out and spent a massive amount of money over several months before we finally figured out how to do it ourselves.
Yeah, so there is kind of a debate going on though if this is actually oil-free or not. So on our oil-free hummus recipe, our super smoky hummus recipe, people are asking like, is it really oil-free since it has the tahini in it and there's oil in the tahini? So the tahini that we use is just ground sesame seeds. That's the only ingredient. There's no added oil to it.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there are natural oils since they're seeds. There are natural oils in that. So then can you really call it oil-free? Maybe not. I don't know, but a lot of people call it oil-free even if they do have tahini in it. So it gets really confusing. Now, all of these use tahini.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with no oil added, added oil.
I don't know. This is an interesting debate that I always see going on with stuff.
I don't really know how to answer it. Like I don't know. But we do use tahini because it is coming from the whole sesame seed that, you know, so I think
you're still getting all the fiber and all of the nutrients and all that kind of stuff. And you're not separating the seed from the oil. And I kind of look at it as like, if I were to take something and just add sesame seeds to it, I would say that that is oil-free. There is no oil in it. It has sesame seeds in it. Yeah, those sesame seeds contain oil, but they're still in their whole form. So if tahini is just ground up sesame seeds, then why wouldn't that also translate?
I don't know.
See, that's the way my mind works.
But then I go back and forth and I'm like, but if it does have oil, then you can't say oil-free. And I don't know. It does say on
either way.
On one of the packages, the Engine 2 hummus, I'm skipping ahead a bit, but it does say no added oils. So I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. There's no added oils.
But so these are basically the ones that we bought before. We haven't had these in a long time.
So I used a lot of the Engine 2 hummus before we were able to figure out like our own hummus recipe.
Yep.
Brian
I
used
like the Oasis.
And then this one, I don't know if we've tried it.
We didn't try this one.
I don't think we actually have tried it.
We never got the CAVA.
So the only place that I've really found good oil-free or no added oil hummus is at Whole Foods.
The thing I like about the Whole Foods that we go to is the fact that all of the hummuses are actually in one refrigerator and it's at the end of an aisle.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get to, very prominent, and you've got a bunch of different choices for different types of hummus, different types of salsa, or other types of crazy dips as well.
Yes, I've spent a lot of time scouring through that little case, looking at labels over the last like several months.
Yep. But I think that we picked out 3 very good no oil added hummuses, and I say let's actually get to trying them out. So how are we doing this, Jessica?
Well, I made some pita chips. So in case you're wondering how I made the pita chips, I just took some whole wheat pita from Trader Joe's, cut it up with literally kitchen shears into little triangles, but spread it out on a baking sheet with what is it called? The
Silpat?
Silpat, yeah, the like silicone baking mat. And 375, 10 minutes, flipped it halfway through, and boom.
Yep, pita chips. Let's go ahead.
So we have some of those, but I kind of want to try. I want to try it with the spoons first, possibly.
Okay, fine. You want to cross-contaminate?
What do you mean?
You want to cross-contaminate with 1 spoon for all 3 hummuses?
Well, I don't have enough spoons, and I don't want to double dip with you because it's like, meh, it's weird.
That's why we use the chips.
Okay. But I want to try it by itself without. Okay, fine.
Here. I got you. Grab a chip. We're going to do something weird. First, we're going to try the Engine 2. No. Grab the spoon. I'll grab a spoon too.
This doesn't make any sense.
Dip the hummus with this, and then we will use the spoon.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is just weird. I want like big amount.
You don't want to cross-contaminate, Jessica.
I mean, Okay. Wow. This is the weirdest.
And now I will get my own chip.
But I want more now, but I haven't licked. Okay. So
Okay.
I can take more. No, I've already.
It's all over now, folks. All right. So you want to try that again, eh? I'm going to try it actually with the chip now. Scout has become interested in this, and she is now down below us waiting for us to drop
we're
something.
the only ones who are going to be eating this hummus. Like, who cares? Okay. Okay.
I like that one quite a bit still.
You can taste the lemon, which there's a picture of lemon on there. Okay.
All right, next one, Jessica.
Wait, so we're not going to talk about it at all?
Well, no, let's go through all three, and then we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
All right, fine. Here we go. Breaking my own rule.
Contamination.
See, I like that.
That one tastes completely different.
Very, very different from this one. Two completely different types of hummus.
Wow.
All right, chip time.
I like that.
As I move the entire thing and mess
There's
up
like
Jessica's shot.
I spent a lot of time centering this shot up, Brian. Okay, so the Oasis hummus, there's like a punch to it.
Yep.
You can hear how crispy the pitas are.
All right, and now for the CAVA.
I'm excited.
I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. They could be weird and be like, no, it's CAVA, which
one thing
sounds
I noticed,
really weird.
I
but-
noticed right away was like there's more air pockets on the side of the thing, so I don't know if it's like more whipped or something.
That is possible.
Oh.
That is actually quite interesting. Another chip.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna go through the descriptions here.
Okay.
All right.
I have some facts too I can share with you guys.
Yeah. So let me get through this first.
Okay.
This one is quite lemony.
Yes.
I know it's got lemons on the cover. It is very, very smooth, and it's a little bit on the drier side though.
Yeah.
But it's very nice. You don't really taste you don't really taste the tahini all that much. You know, but it's still got a very nice flavor to it.
So that's the Engine 2 hummus.
The Engine 2 hummus, yes. The Oasis is saltier, but it's got a very sort of wet texture to it. I know that sounds kind of bad, but it's definitely got more moisture,
as
liquid.
dry, yeah.
It's not as dry as the Engine 2.
Yeah.
It's got more of a tahini cumin flavor to it, and I quite like this one still. This was still, this was my favorite before.
Yeah.
The CAVA is a little bit more like the Engine 2. It's got more of a lemony flavor to it, but it doesn't have as strong of a lemon flavor, but it does have stronger, like, sort of a garlic flavor, right? Yeah. It's got more of a garlic lemon flavor to it than the Engine 2 does. Do you concur?
It's just like, this one tastes the best.
To you?
The CAVA does. The taste is richest, like the most indulgent of all of them to me. This one, to me, the Engine 2, when I eat it, I'm like, okay, this one's definitely the most healthy one. Like, this is the healthiest one. And this one's somewhere in the middle. So I kind of think I like the Oasis just because...
So, yeah, to me, this one has, like, this is going to sound bad. It's not. But this one has the least amount of flavor to me. This one has the most amount of flavor to me. Like, it's just got, like, more pop to it.
Yeah, it does have a zing.
And this one is sort of a really nice balance between all of the flavors.
See, to me, okay, so let me go through some numbers with you.
Go for it.
Okay, so these two are 8 ounces, and then the Oasis is 10 ounces, so keep that in mind. So the Engine 2 is $2.79, the Oasis is $2.69, but remember, you're getting 2 extra ounces.
Yeah.
The CAVA is $3.99.
Oh, wow.
Now, it was on sale for $2.99. So even the sale price, though, it still makes it most expensive, even on sale.
Yeah.
So the best value one is the Oasis, just because it's 10 ounces and it's the cheapest price.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the calories go,
Okay.
which one do you think has the most calories? Have you already looked at my sheet?
I have not looked at your sheet. I mean, I've looked at parts of the sheet, just not all the sheet, because I was looking at where your numbers were for prices and stuff like that. If I'm guessing for calories, I'm going to guess this one is the lowest, because this is engine 2, so I trust them to make like as low a calorie product as they possibly can.
It's 25 calories for 2 tablespoons, which is pretty dang good.
That is actually really good.
Yeah.
I would say that just from density alone, this is the middle one. So this one has the middle amount of calories.
It actually has 34 calories for 2 tablespoons, which I found it funny that it was like the exact number, because most of the time you find they've rounded.
Yeah, it's like
to an
35
even number,
or
it's like
30,
35,
you know?
but it's 34 for 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, that's nice. And then this one, just because of its density, I would assume has the most.
Yeah, that one's 45 for a 2 tablespoon serving.
What can I say? I'm good.
So yeah, they're all low though, relatively, but you think you could almost have twice as much of this for the same amount of calories as that.
You said this was for 2 tablespoons though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, still, even for 45 calories for 2 tablespoons.
Pretty good, yeah.
That's really good.
So as far as the fat goes, this one has the most fat as well. So I'm assuming that's why it has the most calories. It probably has the most tahini of any of them. It has 2.5 grams of fat, whereas both of these only have 1 gram of fat per serving.
Yep.
So there you go. So the Engine 2, if you're looking for a healthy, also low sodium. I forgot to mention.
It is low sodium.
My sodium numbers.
Hence why it's got more lemon flavor than salt flavor.
So this one has 50 milligrams of sodium.
Yeah.
This one, the Oasis, is 81 milligrams of sodium per serving, and then this one is 90 milligrams of sodium per serving. So these two are about the same, but this one is, not quite half the amount of sodium.
That's actually really funny considering this one has the saltier flavor to me.
Yeah. Now, ingredient-wise, I think they're all pretty similar, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the Engine 2 is fresh steamed garbanzo beans, water, sesame seeds, lemon juice, garlic, sea salt, cumin, guar gum.
Yeah, it's to help it hold together.
And then this one is chickpeas, water, sesame tahini, lemon juice, fresh garlic, and sea salt. And this one, it's on the lid, is garbanzo beans, sesame tahini, water, lemon juice, garlic, salt, citric acid. So they're all pretty much the same ingredients. As far as that goes, it's just the balance and ratio. It's amazing what you can do with the same ingredients.
Yeah, it's actually really, really cool. Do you have a particular favorite though, Jessica?
I need to sample just one more time.
Sample away, my dear. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything to talk about right now.
Okay.
You know what I could do? I could do part of the close right now.
Okay.
Please find us on all of our social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, and especially Instagram, because Jessica still likes to post there a lot. And trust me, we will have some fun things coming forward on Instagram as well. Also, please find us on our website. You can go to crocsinthekitchen.com. That's Crocs with a K. And you can check out all of the blog posts and all of the recipes. We have everything archived from every episode that we've ever done. All in all, good stuff. And Jessica is extremely good at maintaining that and writing those blogs. You're really good at it. She spends a lot of time working at those blogs. All right, judgment time.
Okay, my favorite, I don't know if I can rank them because I feel like these two are even for me, but this one is the one that I would probably eat more of if you were like, okay, I'm taking 2 of them away, I would probably keep this one.
Yep.
But I do love the fact that the Engine 2 is super low in calories. The sodium's low, the fat's low. If you're looking for literally what's the healthiest store-bought hummus that you can buy, I guarantee you this is probably it.
Yep, absolutely. I completely agree. And not to mention, Engine 2 has established themselves as the people that make the low fat, or no fat, no salt, all that kind of stuff. They are well known for making absolutely delicious and healthy products.
Oil-free.
I'd like to try some more of their stuff. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, the Engine 2 line of stuff, I think you can only get at Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below.
But if I'm going on flavor alone, I'm going to rank this as such.
Yes.
So this would be number 3 for me. This would be number 2 for me. and this would still be number 1 for me.
Okay.
Because I like the saltier flavor of this.
Yeah. This one's throwing it back to the beginning days of our diet, and it's
Yeah.
like kind of making me nostalgic. Because
So-
I used to use this hummus as my salad dressing before we
Yeah.
started making our own hummus. And then I did want to mention that Engine 2 also has a roasted red pepper version, which is actually the one that I preferred, I think, over this one. Over the plain one, although my taste buds have changed so much since then. Like, I'm actually really digging this, and I didn't really like it as much before. So
True.
But these two brands sell a bunch of different varieties of hummus. So the traditional ones are the ones that we tried, and they are the no added oil. But some of their varieties have oil, some don't. So if you're shopping and looking at their other varieties, make sure you're checking those labels. And but there are some really good varieties you can find out there.
One final question though, Jessica.
Yes.
How does it compare to our hummus?
I mean, it has its place. Like, our super smoky hummus is, I love it as the salad dressing because it has such a strong smoky flavor that when you add it to salad, it holds its own.
Yes.
These, I think, would get lost in the salad just because they're,
They don't have that.
They're
that
good
extra
as like
level.
dipping with vegetables or chips or whatever.
Yeah.
They're good as a dip on their own, I think, the traditional hummus. So yeah.
I completely agree. I like it.
Yay, we agreed.
I like these, but I like ours better just because it's ours, and I like making hummus anyway. So it's it is what it is.
I think that's all.
Yeah.
Is this the end?
I guess so, except I get to tell these fine folks, please subscribe if you have not done so already. You can click subscribe below. Also, click the bell that is right next to it, and you'll get all the notifications whenever we post a new video, like this one that we just did. And also, please like and share the video if you are so inclined to do so. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. But I think that's all I got. It's definitely all she's got. We will see you next time on Crocs in the Kitchen.
Bye.
Bye.
Pita chip, pita chip, pita chip.
Okay, give me one.
I want more pita chip.